give us a quick introduction about yourself?
My name is Ella Day. I'm from Ozark, Missouri. I live in Lewis Hall, and I'm a sophomore.
That's good. So what are you involved with here on campus?
I am on L1N's floor council, and I am also on Lewis Hall Council.
Okay, so what exactly do you do? Like, do you have a position on them? Or?
For floor council, I am the graphics person, so I do all the posters and all the fun things like that. And then on Hall Council, I'm the women's sports rep, so I work with intramurals and tell that to all the floors.
So that sounds like it'd be a lot of fun to get to work with the girls on your floor as well as people in your hall and just get to know everybody and really be involved with that stuff.
Yeah.
But what else do you like to do in your free time other than those?
A lot of the time I just hang out with my friends. We go on little adventures, or we're just doing homework in one of our rooms. Or I like to hang out with my family a lot, where we go on little adventures too. And then I also like to do little home crafts.
Okay. So what kind of crafts do you like to do, or what kind of stuff do you like to make?
I have a Cricut machine, so I like to make like little cups and sweatshirts and t-shirts. And then I also make like patchwork fabric sweatshirts.
Okay. So have you ever thought about doing anything with that, selling those?
I have thought about making like a little side business, so.
Okay, so sounds like I might be buying something from you. But moving on, let's talk about what everybody asks you if you go to Evangel. What brought you to Evangel?
So my brother actually came here on a golf scholarship like right before I came, and that kind of led me to visit. And then on the visit, somebody told me that you don't just come to Evangel for an education, you come to grow your faith with God, and that really spoke to me. So that's why I decided to come here.
Yeah, that's really good. It's cool that your brother influenced you in that way. And that's a good point to make about Evangel, how it's different than other colleges that, you're not just getting an education, a good education, but you're also getting a faith-based one.
Yeah.
So what are you studying here?
I'm studying early childhood education.
Okay, and what do you see yourself doing with that after graduation?
After graduation, I see myself going into a public school in one of the surrounding areas and being a teacher there, preferably right now Ozark, because that is where I'm from, and I really love the district. So
that would be good if you could get into your hometown. I think that would be really cool, because I always wanted to be a teacher, so I thought like, my school that I went to would be really fun to be at. But what made you choose that kind of career then?
I originally came here for psychology, and I was going to take that into a school counselor, but I decided the Lord was calling me to be in the classroom first, and with an education degree, you can get your master's in counseling and still pursue that. Mm-hmm. So I was just following what the Lord was leading me to do. That's
amazing, though, that you can, listen even if it's not what you thought you were going to come here for, and just decipher, what am I really supposed to be doing? So you already told us what you want to do after graduation, but what would you say would be like your dream job?
So my dream job would definitely be working in the preschool that I work in now, James River School. They are currently adding an elementary side, so it's K through 2nd right now, and they're going to add a grade each year. I think it'd be really cool to work there since it has a Christian base, and I think it would just be so much fun to either be in the classroom or with one of like behind the scenes doing curriculum and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. So you work at the preschool right now. What is it exactly you do there?
Currently, I am a sub there and do events like for the church, do childcare events. But I also do, in the summertime, I do staff care elementary.
Okay, gotcha. That sounds like it'd be really cool, though, to be in that environment and see if that's where you wanted to end up. But what ages do you typically work with right now, then?
Subbing, I work with 2-year-olds and babies, and then during the summer, I did K through 6th grade.
Okay. And what ages, like if everything works out, like you said, James River, like if they keep expanding and stuff, do you think, what grade would you want to work with or age?
I would probably stick with 2nd or 3rd grade if I was going to do the elementary. Mm-hmm. But if I was just going to be in the preschool, I would definitely try to be in the babies or 2-year-olds.
Oh, yeah. That has to be a lot of fun to get to work with the babies.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's a lot of fun because you get to see, like I've worked there for a little bit, so I get to see the younger siblings of students I had before, so it's really cool to see.
I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
But that would be an amazing position to get to be in. And you said you go to church there as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that would be really cool. And do you think you'll likely end up doing that then?
I think it's a good possibility that I do that, unless it's like God leads me somewhere else, or if I end up moving.
Yeah, of course.
But
that would be really cool to get to work at the church that you go to as well, and just be really plugged in there. But I'm sure whatever you end up doing, you'll do really good at that because you seem really passionate about it. But Ella, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for coming on to EU Profiles. I hope you'll join us again. I'm Kaylyn Tilley, and I'll see you next time.